Well, hello guys, welcome back. Somebody had made a suggestion, and I don't know if they were being playful or not. They said since that's Loki's altar, why not paint the hair red on, the Neptune statue? So we did, and I'm looking at it as I paint the hair red, and I said, Loki, look at it, and he's like, what? I said, that's Tom Hiddleston. He's like, what? And we're both looking at it, and it's Tom frickin' Hiddleston in this statue of this god. And the face is hidden unless you would do all this painting. If you would just see it as the plain statue, you would never make it out. But once you have all this color in and you have like the beard and hair red and you can see those eyes and see the top part of the face, it's Tom frickin' Hiddleston. We were laughing so hard. So technically is a Loki statue. And I'm gonna pronounce this wrong because I do have a problem pronouncing a lot of Norse names, but I work with him, so he's okay. New York came in and he was like, "Tell you what's gonna happen. That Dionysus statue can belong to whomever, and the Apollo statue belongs to Freyr, and this belongs to Freya." And he's like parceling stuff out. And Freyr also jumped on that altar. They're like, yeah! So all the Norse gods have claimed all the Greek stuff. They're like, they had their chance. Our little baby. So they're good. I think they knew I needed to explore. I had the travel itch, and they were like, okay. And they were always there in the background waiting, because they were like, oh, they'll give her like a month or so, and then they'll be bored, and they'll wander off and they won't pay attention. It's like there are ones among the Greek gods I can work with and consider friends, but they don't want to work all the time. They're like, they'll come forward if they kind of have to. They're friendly, but they don't want to be here every day. But still, we partied on good terms. I had like a very simple ceremony. I was like, I'm sending you off with love and everything. If you want to stay, if one of the gods wants to stay, great. But I get this idea that it's going to be me and the Norse gods from now on. Not that there aren't other gods, but they were having so much fun because before all this happened, there have been a couple Norse gods, because there's a boat ton of them that nobody talks about because they're not the exciting gods. They've been nosing around too, so I think I'm going to have like 5 billion Norse gods in my house, which is good. And Loki's just been really enjoying it. He's been running around like yeah 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 yeah. So yeah, he's really enjoying himself, and you can really feel the Norse energy now, and it's very much connected to the sea because Njord. And again, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I'm sorry, but he's the Vanir god of the sea, and Freyr associated with him, and all this other good stuff. And some people, they're personal gnosis that Segan's associated with them as well, and it's good stuff. Because I was having a dream this morning about rabbits. I'm like, Freyr, I know it's Freyr. And since it was Freyr, he was being playful, and he loves puns. He loves the worst puns in the world. He's worse than Loki. It was a rabbit. It was a frying rabbit. It was a rabbit. It was a frying rabbit. He's like, get it? Fryer, get it? And I'm like, oh my god, you're so terrible. And he was like doing like this newscast, and this cute little gray rabbit would pop out of the ground, furry thing. Then you would be taught how to prepare the bun bun. Then it would start all over again. He'd pop up again and fry the rabbit again. And it was like, oh my god, you're so strange. I love you, but you're so strange. But he heard his name mentioned recently, and he's like, yep, that's all it takes. I'm like, you're thinking of Beetlejuice. No, I'm thinking like, okay. But I'm glad. And Lady Freya, of course, since I've worked with her a lot, she came in, she's like, yep, I'll take this, and I'll take this, and I'll take this. So they've come back in. It's that's why I said like the Norse gods have always felt more earthy and comfortable and home, like Hobbit to me. Where when I'm working with the Greek gods, it's like they feel more rarefied and more mental, more intellectual, and kind of more, and I don't mean any insult to any of them, more like they're dealing with a tiny human. Norse gods think we're the greatest thing in the world. They think we're the best thing they ever made. You're kind of back there. But with Greek gods, it's like, we made you. You should be absolutely grateful, groveling before me. They're not that bad, but again, they're not as warm and welcoming, at least with me, as the Norse gods. The Norse gods are like, we love you. So the Norse gods kind of are like my little scruffy woodland gods that are off playing in the dirt, and the Greek gods are a little rarefied, and I guess I get along more with gods that go and they play in the dirt and they come back all dirty and they're like, guess what I did? Then I get along with gods and clean raiment and clean, you know, temples and blah and blah. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye bye.